Welcome on back to the Unorthoblocks server. In the last episode we built an entire mountain, which is about typical for us, right? I've missed a lot of the updates, so it's finally time to check out the trials chambers, and I'm going to go in solo for that first experience. We might get some building done later too, so let's go! I do not have my lighter on! We survived. First things first, I need to actually find a trials chamber, so there's a few ways we could do that, and I think we're just going to go for the chunk base route. I think, like all good movies, let's just head straight towards that sunset and off we go. So I guess going in netherite armor is pretty overpowered, eh? I still have no idea what the red key bits are for, so we need to work that out at some point, which I'm sure we will, because, you know, we are professionals after all. We want to do some building around here. Look at this guy, right? Look at him. He's still knocking about. Still knocking about. Yeah, we want to actually do some building, don't we? At the end of the last episode, I was talking about how I want to try and not just light Matica my way through things, which is going to present itself some new challenges and all of that good stuff. It's good stuff. So, you know, you're just going to have to visualize this. I'm visualizing some form of fantastic Gothic arched entryway into the mountain, which is going to store our storage room. How about that? Let's work that one out. So let's talk about potential block palettes. You can see I've got quite a lot laying out here, but I don't even know if I'm going to realistically be building in that like gradient style that a lot of people do these days. It does look really cool, but it's just kind of not me. I haven't worked that out yet. Maybe if I do work it out, then I will. But these are the blocks that I'm considering using. Now, this stuff is fleeting, so we're not going to obviously be using large amounts of that. And I feel like it would mean that I'd have to get some more sort of yellow elements into things. But I'm sort of going for a dark Gothic-y, vampire-y themed type thing. And we're going to be using orange as an accent sort of thing. So I need to farm... Oh, that breaks with a punch. Wow. I need to farm... Oh, well, it makes sense. It's resin. I need to farm the resin blocks, which I do using these creaking heart things. And, you know, there's farms you can make. I've done some research and I'm going to have to make some farms. I would also like to chuck acacia wood into the mix here, because I think it would work perfectly with everything else we've got going on. Plus, we get more orange. We need to farm the resin to get all the resin variants. Obviously, we'll be able to use any variant of any of these blocks going. But I would love to be able to get a chunk of these. Like, that's such a cool and unique block. And I believe there is like a spawn condition for the creaking. But I don't even know if I'd be mad if they were to like spawn around my build. I think I'd be sort of alright with it in a weird sense. This is what we're going for though. So Gothic builds are not really part of my sort of MO. What I want to build is a sort of entrance facade to our storage system, which means I'm actually going to be digging out some of this now. And I've done some concept art, which I will chuck on screen now. But using our beautiful dirt, we're going to make a sort of like walkway that is way too far back. We're going to create a sort of walkway, and I don't know that it needs... Do we want this should be the middle then? For what it's worth, I think considering we have fumbled our way through this, I am actually pretty happy with this overall outcome. I think it's looking pretty cool. Yeah. probably needs some work. Obviously, we're going to repeat this on this side, and we're going to drop some more towers, sort of bringing us backwards here. It's going to come. I don't want it to round it off, but we're going to build like a blocked tower block along this bit here, and that should bring us backwards into the actual mountain itself. And to be honest, it's been quite fun building it this way. It's clearly taken a while, so we'll see how I edit this together. I've had a flashback playing the entire time I've been building it, so you know it might be a little bit of time lapse here, a little bit of super cuts here and there. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. At any rate, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you like the build, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you can think of any improvements to what we've got so far, bearing in mind this absolutely is not the finished product. We've still got work to do, as it were. Then let me know. Yeah, any suggestions, any inspiration, or any of that sort of stuff that you can think of. Yeah, just let me know. At any rate, I'll catch you later.